Welcome to the original Theme Park Podcast. This is your announcer, Neil Patrick Harris. And now, CoasterRadio.com.
Hey everybody, and welcome to this CoasterRadio.com video podcast. It's for the off-season, EB, something to do during our downtime.
That's right, during our downtime, and speaking of downtime, odd fireworks during the day, which don't quite work.
It's the media day, and you can tell people are excited, EB, to get on.
They're excited because they got to ride early.
There we go. You know everybody gets excited when they don't have to wait in line to ride the brand new roller coaster that opened this year, XFlight, out there at Six Flags Great America.
Man, look at this thing. Look at this first drop. It's weird. It twists. Looking at this twist, Mike, makes me realize the fact that if you're on the right side of this train or the left side of the train, it's going to be a totally different experience.
Yes, definitely. I love these type of roller coasters because visually, I think...
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't you think visually right now these are the best looking roller coasters out there?
Yeah, they're absolutely the best ones to look at for sure because there's something weird about them. We were talking about this before the show started. They're wide, but the train is still in the middle, and the outside is this organic human element. It's just odd to see those legs hanging off the sides.
Yeah, and
look, there
yeah,
look at that.
That right there, I think, is the masterpiece moment from B&M there, and all of the people who do the theming at Six Flags.
That's a cool shot.
Amazing, amazing. And that's why I think we were talking about this before we went on the air tonight. I think that this roller coaster might just be a little more fun to watch than it is to ride. Don't you think?
Yeah. Well, it's definitely more fashionable because those riders are wearing those weird gray vests.
Yeah, that's true. They're very fancy. And
They're excited about it, though. Look at them.
Yeah, and I think that this type of roller coaster really lends itself to good theming all around. Like we saw in England, they had a great themed one where they had disaster all around. And this one they do a good job, just with that control tower right there in the center. Very cool.
No, yeah, and they've got the yellow and black bars and things like that. But really, I think a ride like this doesn't need too much.
Yeah.
Because it is, at this point, in roller coaster history and the evolution of the roller coaster, it's a novelty. And so anybody who can get this thing in their parks this year or next, people are going to love it. They're going to flock right to it.
Yeah, that's why I'm very interested to see what happens with...
That's so cool looking.
Yeah.
It just looks, like you said, Mike, it is so cool.
Yeah, and I think that it is fun. Like, it's a little different than a floorless coaster. Probably similar sensations, but just being out there on the edge probably just makes it that much scarier.
And there it goes through the tower.
Yeah. Oh, here, look at that. Beautiful. That's just amazing. And not a very fast ride, EB. Only 55 miles an hour. But
you don't need to be because it's got this gimmick of you hanging off the side. It is going to feel, and it's going to be weird. I think the sensations, especially on those outside seats, which are going to be the choice seats on this ride, are going to have that strange experience that you're not going to get anywhere else.
Yeah. Now, we actually, at part of the off-season drill here is that we show you some of the rides that opened this year. And here's a water ride, EB. It's still a little hot outside. Let's look at King Cobra at Six Flags Great Adventure.
Out there in the dirt. Yeah. Looking at that shot, it's out in the dirt.
Yeah, did you see the gigantic line, the queue they had set up for that, though? Very interesting.
Yeah.
Now, this... I was like, of course, here come the buff-looking dudes. They're getting ready. Now, when I did not know about this when I first heard about it, I like that it's dual. You can kind of have a dueling slide here. That's pretty cool.
It's kind of fun. No, it's always good to race. I mean, no matter what, if a water slide has another water slide next to it, it adds to the fun. And they go down with the scales.
Yeah, I like that. Now, at this part, it kind of looks a little slow to me, though, and just kind of meandering and... no big hills.
They're depending on the scales.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, to make it a little scarier. But I do like this. Here, look at that nice visual, EB.
Yeah, there you go.
Going right into the Cobra's mouth. I like that. Very nice.
No, you don't. Going back out.
Yeah, at 32 miles an hour, I guess, is what you pick up by the time you hit the bottom of that scaly hill there. But
it's just weird looking, Mike. I don't know. There's something about this ride. I think if you took away the whole snake thing, it would have absolutely nothing. And when you add the snake, it barely has more than nothing.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like that much to me. I mean, really, you go down, you go up, and you come back down.
Yeah, especially because the part leading up to the big drop isn't that thrilling either. But I don't know. Again, I think it's something fun that if you walked up to this thing and saw that big cobra mouth, you'd be kind of excited.
Well, this is another ride, Mike, where you're looking at it, and it's going to be more fun to look at, I think, than it is going to be to ride. Because when you ride, you're kind of just going back and forth. It's like one of those toilet bowls, or like any of those funnel slides that came out a long time ago. And it's like, wow, you go through the funnel. It's like, no, actually, you just kind of go up and down, and then you kind of go down a little slide, and that's it. It's not really that great.
Exactly. Well, we want to thank you guys for watching this video podcast here at coasterradio.com. Keep in mind, starting right there.
It does look good. Look at that snake face.
Yeah, I know. Very cool. Remember, starting up in October, we've got Season 7 of coasterradio.com. So stay tuned. Keep an eye on coasterradio.com, and also follow us on Twitter and Facebook, too.